welcome to my channel. My name is Zenita Bailey, also known as Ziggy Bailey on all social media platforms. Um, Thank you so much for tuning in. So we're going to jump right into this one. I wanted to talk about the top 3 things that hold women back. And this is just in life, period. So it holds you back personally, it holds you back financially, it holds you back in business. But these are the 3 things that we jump into that hold us back. 1, having children too soon. When we have children too soon, we push ourselves back like 20 years before we can really get back to our own goals and our mission and life purpose. Because anyone who has children and who knows, 90 to 95% of your energy and effort and money goes to raising those children. Okay? And when you have children too early, you are not financially secure, nor are you even mentally there to really have it all together and focus on your business and yourself and your finances and raise children. Raising children is a very strenuous task, and we take it on way too soon. The average cost to raise a child, and this was like probably 5 years ago, inflation has hit us, so it's probably like close to $300,000. It was $250,000. It was $250,000 from birth to 18 on average, and that depends on the quality of lifestyle that you give your children. So if you don't have that type of money secured or that type of income coming in, and usually we don't when we're 18, 19, 20, even up to like 30. A lot of times after 30. But in your late teens and early 20s, you absolutely do not have the financial backing, nor do we usually have a partner that is, we're not married. So you end up doing it by yourself a lot of the times. Having children too early takes all of our finances, takes 90% of our time and 90% of our energy, and therefore, whatever we want to do in life, we cannot put any energy towards it. Nor can you put a lot of energy towards really knowing who you are, finding yourself, because all of your time and resources goes to raising a child. Number 2, committing to relationships too soon, too early in life. Committing to relationships, for men, it's different than it is for women. We are emotional beings. The hormones that pump through our bodies allow us to be mothers, wives. Naturally we're nurturers. So and we love to love. So when we're in a relationship, we give our all. A lot of times we lose ourselves. So everything else gets put on the back burner. It's just like having a child. That relationship becomes our priority. So therefore, going hard in our business and going hard in our business, career, financially, becoming stable. It's not easy to become stable. A lot of people think like stability is easy. It's not. It's years and years of building your credit, building your finances, building your resume, building your resources, building your network. And you do not have a lot of those things in your 20s. That is the time you're supposed to be building. So when you commit to relationships that early, when you're trying to get to know yourself, you don't even know yourself and you're committed to someone. That's why a lot of times we don't end up with those people later in life, because you change into a completely different person. So we've wasted, and I'm sure it's a lesson in everything, but we've wasted so much time in a situation or a relationship Instead of focusing on ourselves, getting to know ourselves, focusing on our finances, focusing on our career and resume, that by the time we are out of that relationship and have time to focus on it, you're older. And a lot of people end up just settling for what they can get. So think about that. 3 is our emotional intelligence. A lot of times we put how we feel about something or someone before the real objective. We think about things very personally instead of saying, okay, this person or this thing makes me feel like this, so I'm just not going to put that type of energy towards it, but I'm still going to use it for what is best for my progression. So a lot of times our emotional intelligence fucks us up. It goes back to a lot of women have children with men because they like the man instead of understanding, for one, what type of man this is, and for two, like, are we really going to be together? There's no reason to have children with someone that you don't even know if you're going to be together. So we don't use our emotional intelligence to decipher what is good and what is bad for us in every situation. Like, for example, we try to build relationships instead of leveraging relationships. Men are much better at this. So we build relationships to try to become closer and build bonds. Men don't care about building bonds unless it naturally happens. Otherwise, they just use relationships for what they're good for in their life. Never not caring if people do certain things, not getting mad if people do certain things, not going off if people do certain things, because they understand this person or this thing is only in my life for my progression in this way. So if it doesn't affect their personal life because they don't invest that much of their emotions into it or into a person. And always remember this, my father told me a long time ago. In a relationship or in any situation, relationship, business, career, a man is always going to do what is best for him, what's going to help him progress. So as a woman, do not sacrifice things because of a man or how you feel about a man, because if he's ever in that same situation, he's going to do what is best for him to progress. And if that means taking a job somewhere else and dumping you, that's what it's going to be. If that means being with another person who can offer him more in certain regards or that can help him progress, that's what it's going to be. If that means not helping you take care of a child because that's not really where his commitment is, you're going to be raising a child by yourself. If it's just anything, if it is going to sacrifice his progression, he's not going to do it. So as a woman, you always need to do what's best for you in every situation. And sometimes that takes putting your emotions to the side, and sometimes you have to put your beliefs to the side and do what is best for you in your life, in your progression. Thank you for listening. Bye.